Update number 2. This is obviously the shipping box for it. Obviously, we have our music over here and then some miscellaneous brass stuff that I keep around, like valve oil and slide grease and a random thumb ring, and this fancy new style sousaphone neck, the King style, because it's got a little bit more elaborate bracing on it. So, in playing with a tuner with this, I found that I can get it down to a standard B flat, in tune at 116.5. What is that, megahertz? I think. I can get it down in the tuning range, but it requires a bit, which I'm not a fan of, and the tuning slide pulled out almost to its limit. It's very close. It's pulled out probably 90% of the way, maybe 75%. But it is pulled out quite far, and that is slightly worrisome. So the one suggestion was to switch it out with this type of receiver. To switch out the receiver, that is. We see it laid on there. It would probably work. It's difficult to say. I mean, it probably would. But I don't want to do that just because I don't want to obviously ruin whatever the instrument is already, the originality of it. And I don't really want to use a set of bits because I like the playing position of this where, again, the face is close to the instrument. It's comfortable for my arm length. It feels normal to me. Again, it's one of the few instruments that I've found that I can play without having without my hand getting what's the word, like injured over time, tension in my right arm. Again, it could be any number of things, but I found modern instruments, I have an issue trying to press down that fourth valve, and it's just not good. And the way your hand kind of angles to reach the valves, I like the old style. Anyways, these work because the paddles are so large, you can essentially put them wherever, which is real great. So yes, the other option, instead of adding a new receiver to it, there is always that if I can't get this to work. The other option would be to get another main tuning slide made, which I did with the Holton. That worked well. I play like 30 cents sharp. It's just how my jaw and it's about how everything lines up, and it's just the anatomy of me, not of the instrument. So the idea would be get to another main tuning slide made for it, which would have longer ferrules on the tuning slide itself, so that and have sleeves inside of the ferrule, which would hopefully bring everything back down in tune and allow me to only pull out the slide like an inch maybe, instead of way out here, where it's almost falling out. That's not good. So yes, that's the goal. But again, if I can't, this would probably be the best option. Further down the line, if I did want to do something, I could. Again, I'm not going to mess with the original main tuning slide. I want to get a brand new one made. The last one I had was like $200 just for the slide, because it was custom made. It was made for the Holton, and there's just a weird thing. So the next best option would, again, get the stuff there. There we go. Would we get this put on there? This is an original King, the new style King, that is. I believe it's the original King. It's got the slightly flared opening there where you can insert a set of bits. And obviously, I think I have a set of silver bits somewhere. But that'd be to replace this and allow me to, you know, get. I don't really care about the thing anyways. Allow me to get a in tune instrument with some adjustability and whatnot. So that's the plan. I got to talk with Agave Music, see if they can order me, some parts, or if Chris can make this. Not sure at the moment. I'm gonna find out. So that's the first update of a long series. Again, it's King Pitt tuba, B flat, just wonderful instrument.